Hey guys, it's Tim Windsor, just coming at you again from the campsite. Just having an excellent day again. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you'll see me back out here just at the picnic table in nature. And for those of you on the YouTube channel, you've just seen me hold up a small little flower. Actually, my wife tells me it's a forget-me-not, so I almost forgot, which is kind of funny, but it's a forget-me-not. Now, if you're listening on the podcast, you just have to imagine a forget-me-not. Now, it is not in my hair, because I have no hair, but I've got it in my hand. So what I want to talk to you about today is a really important idea. If you want to spread your ideas, if you have an idea that you're trying to spread or sell or communicate in a business, or even in your community or in your community group, or frankly even in your family, you want to, it's like a seed, you want it to germinate. And flowers need pollinators. If there's no pollinators, then you can't take this beautiful fabric of one plant and move it over to another. You can't take the pollen, the life seed of this flower, and put it on another. And if we know from research and from what we're hearing, bees, for instance, if bees are not going to be around, we're going to have a problem, because we're not going to have any food, because they pollinate all our food, they pollinate all our flowers. Really simple idea if you're leading in any way. Leading in your family, leading your community group, leading your business, I don't care what it is, you need pollinators. And what I mean by this is that, and it's not enough for you just to be the pollinator. You need people who are going to spread the idea or spread the growth. You're going to need people to pick up your idea like a bee does, pick up some pollen on their little legs as they rub up against the flower and then flies to another flower and pollinates it. You need people to spread your idea for you. And not everybody's a pollinator in your world. Some of them, frankly, they're an insect, but they're not a pollinator. They're a mosquito. Okay, they're a nuisance, and they bite people and suck their blood. That's not a pollinator. You need pollinators. You need bees. Look for the pollinators. And what I want you to think about in your world is, who are the people that have influence with other people? Who do people tend to look to, or are naturally attracted to, or have affinity for in your ecosystem, whether it's your ecosystem at work or whether it's at home or your community group? Enlist the pollinators, meaning take your idea to them first, let them smell it, let them taste it, let them touch it, and let them rub up against that idea in such a way that when you start to try to spread that idea or that strategy or that new thing you want to do, that they come alongside when you're not there, and they pollinate and help grow and fertilize that idea. So for instance, if you are a leader in a business and you've got multiple departments, and maybe a department you don't spend a lot of time in, you need to find a pollinator in that department, so that when you leave the room after you've communicated and you've shared the flower of your idea, that they are out there pollinating and reproducing that idea in others when you're not even there. Because the reality is that people expect you to be your own pollinator of your own ideas. So look for the pollinators, because you can have advantage from them. We need bees to give us great, beautiful trees like behind us. We need bees and other pollinators to create flowers. We need them to create all of our food. If it wasn't for pollinators, we would have nothing to eat. And the reason sometimes you're starving in your life, you're starving in your world for new ideas, or ideas that will take root and actually germinate, is that we're not understanding this principle. And you can't be your only pollinator. So who are the pollinators in your world? Who do you need to get in more relationship with? Who do you need to take your idea to early and often? Let them smell it and let them spread the good news of that idea and help you grow it. Just think about that. You need pollinators. Who are your pollinators? And get them working for you. Have an excellent day. Thanks for joining me. And if you hadn't had a chance, get out in nature and enjoy it, because this is where we came from, my friends. We came from the earth, and we're going back there one day.